Hello. That's weird. As soon as it said that I was live, there was this weird sound in the room, and I was like, Restream's never done that before. What's going on? Hi, Christine. Hi, Trina. And Trina is my sister, and Christine is my wonderful friend. So, FYI. Okay. Oh, see, it's not showing me Christine's comment on the thing, on the Restream thing, but I see it here. I see you. I see you. Hopefully you won't be hidden the whole time. Probably not. That always does that, right? Hi, Amaya. How are you? Ooh, it's 22:11. Well, not anymore. I waited too long. 22:11:59 when Amaya sent her message. That's fun. Yes, I am obsessed with silly numbers. So I don't really have a plan. I just haven't been on for a while, and and I missed you guys. I missed being on this side of things. Oh, thanks, Amaya. Hopefully you'll be able to get your live stream going soon too. But don't get frustrated. Just think, okay, well, if this is how it is right now, then so be it. And yeah, and it's okay. We'll be there for you whenever you get going. Hi, Scotty. How's it going? Oh, good. Well, a couple people love me. That's nice. It says 6. Over here, it says there's 6 people in here. That feels like a lot for like no notice. So thanks, everybody. And no notice, no makeup, and my hair is only really like, yeah. I showered today and then it just dried. So I just I spritzed it so that it wasn't as frizzy as it was before. My shirt is also covered in fur. So that's everything. So am I allowed to out you, Trina, to everybody? I did to Christine and a couple of people who were here. But Trina's my sister, everyone. Scotty, don't harass her. Be a kind gentleman. Right. I have a little bit, to be fair, I did because I had to restart my computer. I wasn't going to have any, not a stitch of makeup on. And then when my computer was restarting, I was like, well, okay. So what I do, this is actually what most women wear all over, to make them look nice. Because I know lots about makeup. And I just bought it in a way too dark for my skin because it was on clearance. And then I just put it on with this kind of thing on my cheeks and on my eyes just so I don't look washed out. That's my trick. Judy, yay! All people are showing up. Look at you guys. Thanks for coming, everybody. That's awesome. And I have no plan. No plan at all. Maybe, I could always pull cards. That's always fun. Or we could just shoot the shit like usual. Yes, I sent Karen an email to let her know because I never give enough notice, right? Like if I'm going on in 20 minutes, you don't even get the half hour before thing. My cats are wonderful, I think. I'm pretty sure they're somewhere here. They were wonderful last time I checked. Yeah, Cushy is being very, very loving lately. I don't know what's going on with her, but I love it. I highly approve. She'll come and she'll lay with me during Truth Wave. She also was I have some laundry in the corner that needs to go in, and she pulled down a shirt and she was sleeping on it, and I was like, oh, that's cute. There's a bed over there, but sure, you can sleep on my clothes. I don't mind. I take it as a compliment. Especially after Callie made the stink face after smelling my robe. Oh, cool, Karen. That's awesome, and don't let me keep you guys up, like, if you need sleep, please sleep, because I know it's late, and I understand, so no worries. Do, 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 do. What else? What else? I just keep going do, because that's what I do. That's like, well, when I was working, if I was walking from one end of the store to the other with a customer on the phone, I would do. And then if I got embarrassed, I'd be like, that's my traveling music, which is just more embarrassing. So I just, I'm good at making things very awkward. I love it. It's fun. So what I was thinking? Because now that I'm doing my oh yes, they like to sleep on our clothes. Yeah. No, don't put makeup on cats. That's yeah, no, Scotty, that's a big no. Yes, I it's early for you. That's good. That's why you're always here. Very supportive. Thank you. So now that I'm doing my like tuning forks in the morning, I was thinking I should start using these because I don't have, you know, a lot of the other ones, but I have a lot of these guys. I just don't know how well they sound through the mic. Sorry, the microphone's over here. You can. Oh yeah, you can see it. There it is. Bloop bloop. I thrive on awkwardness too, Scotty. Good, as long as we're all in agreement, and I think we are because you're here. So all of you, all y'all. So yeah, these are the ones that I got from Jackie that I learned on first. And if you guys were at Francine's live that I did with her, I showed them there. I haven't used them for us though. So let me just see, and you guys tell me if you can hear this. Hi, Chip, new friend. Okay. Oh, frick, where's my thing? Oh, it's over there. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Oh, it's a good thing I wore pants. Do. Okay, so tell me tell me if you can hear this. Oh, I don't know if what I did for the settings on here. Well, we'll check after. All right. Or how well you can hear it. I can go back and check after too. Because if these work with my cheap fancy mic, then I can expand my horizons on my morning sessions. The morning sessions have made me want to do more like lives because it's nice, like doing it recorded is nice to have a nice little polished kind of thing. Plus, if I want it in the morning, that's really the only way it's going to happen. Let's be real. Oh, that's cool, Karen. Yeah. You should. You can hear it nice and clear. Beautiful. Good. Then I'm going to start using these in my morning ones too, because that's fun. But yeah, it makes me want to do more live tuning forks because I haven't done a lot of that. And that was like my plan when I started my channel was like, I'm going to do, eventually I was doing recordings, of course, first because, nerves. But now that I'm more comfortable doing lives, I want to do them more live. So does anyone want that now? Should we do a little bit? Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, Karen. A nice, like, all-purpose one. I mean, 174 is good for pain. 528 is a really nice all-purpose. Or if they have one labeled Ohm, that's also going to be a really nice one. Really nice all-purpose. Pizza. What about pizza? I haven't eaten today. Oh, by the way, can you remind me in a little while that I turn the oven on because I'm making some chicken strip things because I think I ate today, but it was a while ago. My days have been weird since I've been unemployed because I'll like my day will be from like 1 to like or even maybe 11 to like 3 or 4 in the morning. And then I wake up for Truth Wave and then I go back to sleep sometimes right away, but sometimes after the X meditation that we do, sometimes later than that. And it's just, I have a weird, weird schedule. Sorry, I'm really clear my throaty, phlegmy. Or as a friend of mine, her like daughter-in-law was taking some kind of Zoom class or class that was where a lot of it was on Zoom. And her teacher, her like anatomy or biology or some kind of science teacher said phlegm. And that's not how you pronounce that word. Nope, it sure isn't. And she had no idea. And that's just very strange. Unless maybe it's her shtick to like every year she'll throw in a word that she'll mispronounce. My sister's friend, oh, Trina, you wait, remember this? But I still think this is brilliant. My sister had a friend who in university he would make up a word and he would make it up with like compounding it together with like, other like things that made it make sense where it could be a word. If you think about it, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. And he would put that in an essay. So he would make up a word for every essay that he did in university, and only one professor ever caught it and said, maybe you should consider including a glossary at the end of your essays. Right? I don't remember who it was, Trina, but I remember that story. Let's start with do. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. That was bad. Sorry. Oh. I had salmon yesterday. I just had a salmon salad sandwich. That was hard to say. It was delicious. And when I have salmon, then the little ladies get the juice and a little chunk. And they love it. And they will vulture around my ankles as soon as I open the can. They're right there, which isn't surprising. Sorry, I'm just going back in chat, and that's why we're talking about salmon, okay? Because my sister also, oh, you cooked some but haven't eaten it yet, and I had it yesterday. I think you said you had it yesterday too, right? Pizza. I could go for some pizza. I know nothing about tuning forks and frequencies. Sorry, was this before or after I gave a few suggestions? That might be. Yeah, I'll email you or email me if it seems like I'm forgetting because perimenopause brain doesn't always work. Okay, I think I've caught up. Oh, reptilians who hide underground. Okay. No, I'm wondering where that one came from. Oh, the Ninja Turtles. Okay, there. Yes. Because Amaya's drawn the Ninja Turtles. That's fun. Scotty has holy pizza. Oh, for sure, Amaya. Yeah, I think I checked those out a little bit ago. The ones that I had commented on that earlier. Sorry, again, brain. And I might have had a little, brain number. Speaking of, I hope Clint is doing okay and got all of our energies, and anyone who feels up to it, keep on sending. I know I'm just going to continue throughout the evening. as I often do when I do distance sessions. It's just nice. It's there. It's flowing. I might as well keep it going as long as it feels the need. One for pain and all purpose. So the ones I buy are not generic, but they're not cheap either. So, I mean, do work within your price point, of course. I can send you the link for the ones that I get. But yeah, I mean, if you need to budget, that's okay. I think these will like last longer, like the ring lasts longer, and a bunch of other things. It's just really high quality and what have you. Because Eileen McCusick, I guess, was buying other ones and she kept having to replace them. She said they were breaking and she'd have to replace them. And that's why she just ended up having her own made, contracted it out and gave the specs. And that was that. I remember convincing a teacher that the word wasn't misspelled, told her that for physics and astronomy, they spelled it. Oh, that's funny. That's good. That's good. I like that. Aw, thanks, Amaya. I like doing the chakra stuff. I hope we're just still talking about pizzas, Scotty, when it's all fun and games until it sticks to the ceiling. I have no idea what happened to Clint, but yeah. Oh, don't like that. Too many. Well, I guess we all have our healings and our upgrades to do too, and I think that that's part. You did miss Truth Wave tonight, Scotty. Yeah, we're not. He went to the ER tonight. And so we just did a healing on him during Truth Wave, and yeah. So I'm sure that he would happily accept anything you wanted to send. Have a good night, Christine. Thanks for coming. Yes, I would. Yeah, that's a very good point, Karen. Yeah, one nice one instead of a couple cheaper ones, and it'll benefit her more, I'm sure. Good night, sweet dreams. Well, Jimena didn't say at Truth Wave. She didn't say what had happened. She just said that he had gone to the ER and they had done a CAT scan. So I don't know if it was an injury or more like, he wasn't feeling well and knew he needed to go in kind of thing. This is the 144, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. Cat scab. I have cat scabs. Those I have. None currently. She's been good for a little while. Is the sound coming through okay? Because I forgot to check. I'm going to look now. I don't know if it's going to do anything weird to the stream. I guess we'll find out. Audio. Yes, so I have the echo cancellation and noise suppression on. So is the sound coming through okay, even with the noise suppression and echo cancellation on? I mean, you guys aren't complaining. You said it sounds nice. I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah. Love that 144. Thanks. Hi, Deb. Well, tell me, guys, what do you think? Should I just leave it? The sound is great. Okay, well then I'm gonna leave that off. Then why did it sound like shit when I was on, where was I? On Josh's like a million years ago. Well, not a million years. What was that? Like March, April, something like that. Feels like time is weird. I have no concept of time. Oh, granted, I didn't have a mic. I did not have a mic then. 5 by 5. And as I said last time, we were talking about 5 by 5s. Will always remind me of Buffy. Well, not Buffy, but what's her name on Buffy? Faith. So they're all good for everything, Karen, in my opinion. Okay, good, Amaya. I hope I'm able to catch that. So I like what I noticed in the 144 is that like it's really sensitive to the things like the imbalances, because it will just sound like crap when it's in those imbalances, and then it'll start to sound really nice, and that's what I like about it, is that it shows those things really quite easily, to me at least. Now, okay, see, you say it's nice and it lasts. It kind of, but I'm barely hearing anything through the mic. You do. If I put my ear up against it, I can hear what you hear at the mic, but I can barely hear it. I feel the vibration still going, so I know it's still going, but I don't really hear it very well. But yeah, any of them can, because what they do is reflect the imbalance back to your body, and your body corrects it to what it needs. So that's why I'm not really, because he doesn't have cats. Could be. um yeah, so it's not as much about which frequency it is, but more that it helps the body to fix it, if that makes sense. Now, that being said, the other set that I have in like the package, the little guys, they are tuned to each like different places on the body. So, I mean, you can find that, but I feel like it overcomplicates things. And if you can get one fork that basically does it all, then why would you don't need like a whole set. They're cute and they're nice for making my frequency water that I make. I'm pointing behind me. Oh, you can't see it because I have a chair with a back now. Where are they? Oh, there. Ta 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 ta. All my little blue bottles. Oh, see? I can hear it clearing up a lot. That being said, I do like this one for grounding. I feel like I use it in the root a lot and the earth star chakra a lot. You know, theoretically, it's harder, Judy. I did find that when I listened to thank you, I'll go put it, it's not in there yet. I was still just warming the oven. Thank you very much. And now I'll set an alarm as well. Um sorry. I do find I would rather be able to listen to it and not have to do it for myself. You know what I mean? Like when I had a headache the day after I started doing like the morning ones, and I put it on for myself, and that helped. But I find I don't know, it's harder. It's harder when I'm doing it, like, live for myself. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go put my chicken fingers in there. Sorry, thanks. If I could have just one, which one would I want? Probably the 528. Yeah, if I could only have one. The 222 is a very close second. But yeah, probably the 528 if I could only have one. If I was on a desert island with one tuning fork. I'm sure there is a 432. Yeah, I'm sure that she like if you're talking about like I know there would be for sure. The place I get them from, I'm not sure if she's if blah, 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 if she has a 532 yet. I think she just added one. Or there was one that she added because people were asking for it. Okay, hang on. No, Jesus. Do 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 do. It's like, sorry, where is that? That's like when we used to tickle each other's backs at night. Always better if you didn't have to do it to someone else at the same time. Yeah, yeah. That's a hilarious and perfect analogy. I love it. Okay, so what's happening? Well, so do chickens have fingers? And do these chickens have fingers? Because this isn't real chicken, right? I'm pescatarian. Darn near vegetarian, but I do eat fish occasionally if I crave it. Although I was looking at like a can of salmon, like the can that I have, it said it was like, and I ate the whole damn can, of course, right? And it was like 54 grams of protein in one can. Like that's a lot of protein. I know I don't get enough protein. I know I don't. And I'm not one of those vegetarians who pretends that you do. "Oh, there's protein in everything." Yes. Yeah, there's protein in everything, but there's also, like, 100 times more carbs in this particular thing. So, there needs to be a balance, and I'm not in denial of that. I'm just in denial of being able to work it into my life, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a fan of protein powders and stuff like that, usually. There's a couple. There's one that I've been using that I got that I wanted to try. It's quite delicious. It's not bad, but, like, it's hard for me to stick to it. And then I have ones that are, like, clear where they, like, mix up, like, Kool-Aid, like, where it's like a clear liquid. Oh, so good. Those are really good. Do, 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 do. Okay. I think I'm caught up in chat again. It's a never-ending story here. Chloe, yay! It like a TENS unit. I don't know what that is. I know I've heard of it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, though. I had I always I need to read Scotty's comments first quietly in my head before I read them out loud, just in case. A gang of wires to my head. Oh, that's maybe fun if it's reading stuff, if it's not like, invasive. You do biofeedback that way. My sister would crack eggs on my head with her hands, no eggs. Oh, yeah, 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 that was fun. Yep. Yeah, do the slow egg drippy thing. I'm good. I'm good with words. I know words. I do English good. Uh, do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, yeah. Pull the spider web out of your palm. Oh, all the fun things. Oh. Oh, yeah. I had forgotten to feed the cats for a while. Well, not forgotten, like, because I just free feed them, so they had no food, and I had noticed that they were very low, and I wanted them to finish it, and then I forgot for longer than I intended to. I mean, it was cats in the wild eat when they find food, right? So it's not the end of the world, and I'm aware of that. But that doesn't mean I like them to go hungry, my little babies. Yes, eggs, I love eggs, and that's another reason why I went back to eating eggs and cheese was just for the protein. Tater tots with ketchup is healthy. Very wise of me. Thank you, Scotty, but I don't know what you're talking about. But that's okay. Oh, to go back to eating things that I didn't before. Yeah, and fish for that matter. It's funny because I didn't like fish until I stopped eating meat. Other meat. I got a fermented ketchup recently. It's okay, but it's more like stewed tomatoey than it is ketchupy, but the flavor is nice. The texture is chunky. Chunky textures are often, something that you should get checked out. Just saying. Sorry, everybody. I will eat any potato in any form. I used to eat raw potatoes as a kid. Oh, I loved raw potatoes. When my mom would be cutting them up before she'd boil them or whatever she was doing, I would be stealing them. Yeah. So I didn't eat them like an well, I kind of ate them like an apple. I did eat them like an apple, but I was also at the time eating apples with a knife where I would sit down and just cut off little chunks, and that's what I did with my potatoes as well when I was older, 'cause I think I did that in university. I would just eat raw potatoes. That's weird. It's good though. Yeah, I haven't thought of that spider web thing in decades either. That's fun. That's really fun. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I looked down at my alarm exactly as it was going off. Okay, BRB. Here, let's do this because it's fun. Oh, it doesn't last that long, Karen. Don't worry. I don't put like weeks worth or even days worth, especially with Cushy around. It goes. It doesn't sit out too long. And they don't do wet food. They don't like wet food, it seems. Anyway, okay, be right back. Oh, everybody likes raw potatoes. I haven't had raw sweet potato. I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes. I know they're so much healthier, including hormonally. Did you know that? Or, well, yam. And I know they're different. So here's a question. Are yams the darker ones and sweet potatoes the lighter ones, or the other way around? What is your understanding without looking it up? Ooh, your mom would nuke whole onions? That's very strange. Hi, Lucky. Well, yeah, my mom would always say, like, when I'd be stealing them, she's like, don't do too many of those. You get a stomach ache. But even like as an adult, I never got a stomach ache from it. I don't know. I don't think. I'd imagine I'd remember that. Stick them in the ground and boom, you have a potato plant. Yeah, unless they run away on those legs. Right, Scotty? So they're not the same. Yeah, they're not the same. Um, Yams and sweet potatoes. So when I worked at the organic box, from everything I remember, and I mean, maybe it's a Mandela effect thing. I don't know. But the way I remembered it was S, sweet potato, sugar, which is white, is how I would remember it, as opposed to wild yams, which are the darker ones. Yellow yams and dark yams. Thank you, Scotty. Yams are the darker ones. That's what I thought too. And then I kind of know what it is, Scotty. I had taro chips before. I've never met an actual one, though. Yeah, and then I think so I've always thought the lighter ones were the sweet potatoes and the yams were the darker, and then somewhere where I was reading said it the opposite, and I was like, "That's wrong," and I was about to tell the person they were wrong, and I looked it up, and it was not what I remembered, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see here. Yams, yam versus sweet potato. Uh, Yams are starchier and less sweet, while sweet potatoes are sweeter and come in various colors. Maybe that's why there's confusion, because they come in various colors. If you come in various colors, you should probably also get that checked out too. Sorry, everybody. I was gonna not say it, and then I was like, you know what, Trista, this is your channel. You can be as off color as you want. And Scotty will appreciate your weird humor, right, Scotty? I don't think you heard yet. I think the delay, or maybe you guys didn't catch it. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. The confusion often arises because the term yam is commonly used in the US to refer to certain types of sweet potatoes. Okay, so skin color for a yam, scaly skin, brown or black, and then the flesh color is off-white, purple, or red. And then the sweet potato is yellow to orange, red, and sometimes purple for the skin, and then the flesh color is yellow, orange, or purple. And yams are way bigger. They can grow up to 7 feet. 7 feet? That's goddamn ridiculous. And then and then there's sweet potatoes, typically smaller than 7 feet. Okay, thank you. Oh, and there's higher potassium in yams, lower vitamin C. Okay, higher potassium, higher vitamin C, and lower vitamin A in yams. So then sweet potatoes are higher vitamin A, lower vitamin C, and moderate potassium. I wonder what they think moderate and high potassium is. Okay, sorry, everybody. Okay, see, now I see the chat catching up with my horrible humor. We're going to do air quotes a lot today, apparently. Don't ask AI about potatoes. They don't eat anything. Yeah. Yeah. That is a big ass yam. In the USA, many yams in stores are actually sweet potatoes, distinguished by the USDA requiring the dual label. Oh, poi is smashed taro? Really? I didn't know that. I thought yams were lighter than sweet potato, but I think a lot of people use the names interchangeably. Yeah. And then even when they don't think they're using them interchangeably, I think they're doing it wrong. Because I don't remember what it was on Facebook, so I didn't want to get too involved because I don't need to get in a fight about yams, But it seemed like most people there figured that yams were the lighter colored ones. And I was like, that's not what I remember. And this was my job for like 2 years. Taro is Hawaiian. I had taro chips and they were purple. Yes. You can tell I'm going in the wrong direction. I don't believe it's like eating potato chips. The taro chips were yeah, they were a lot harder, I think. They were a different texture. I wasn't a huge fan. They're okay though, if I remember correctly. And like, you know, the brain problem, so don't quote me on that. Did my sister fall asleep or is she still in here? Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold and I just have been sneezing uncontrollably every once in a while. No, no, I guess not. Mm-mm. Oh, Karen, I do that all the time. Don't like any of them. Any of like the root vegetables. Oh, BRB. Oh, well, don't trip me, please. Good night, Judy. Oh, okay. That's kind of funny and weird. I've always like put the camera on with the button and then I sat down and I just hit the space bar without thinking about it. It was like, well, that's not going to do anything. And then it turned my camera back on. So score one for my intuition, I guess, or something. Hi, Clint. How are you doing? Just got home. Okay, good. Glad that you're home. I hope you're feeling okay. We've all been sending you lots of energy, and I'm going to continue for the evening. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, I didn't miss that much. Oh, good. Sorry for eating on camera. Oh, ouch, I should have brought a fork. Well, our pleasure, Clint. Mm-mm. Are you cooked enough? They were a little freezer burnt. I gave them the top end of the cooking suggested time. Well, I think, whatever. It's not real meat. It won't make me sick. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in. Does it not work the other way around? Excuse me, baby. Pardon me. Thank you. Got an error. Trying to talk to Clint. Yes, he's here. Karen's trying to talk to you, and it's not working. Maybe he's dipping in and out, and that's why it's not like, was it that it wouldn't tag him or something? Because he might be back and forth, or he might have gone to sleep already. Just, I don't trust the popcorn button. Well, I didn't use the microwave, if that's what you're implying. I think what I did wrong is that I didn't, I don't think that the oven was fully heated, because it's like 450, which is just ridiculous. Who's got time for that? So I think that it wasn't fully heated up when I put them in. I'm just finishing the one that I already dug into. Whatever. Yeah, I understand. The food talk does do that. Usually I'm on the receiving end of it instead of causing it. Got a real error message and my text went black with a red bar on the left. Maybe just a flicker in the Wi-Fi or something. I've had things not go through before. Trying to think if that was YouTube. Yeah, I think I've had that happen on YouTube before. Maybe it's because of the weird update with the names and stuff. Because I know on Facebook, it's like every time there would be like a whole bunch of glitches in one kind of aspect of Facebook, for lack of a better word. And then lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, that thing would get an update. So I think that oh, weird. My oven is not that smart. It's just a really old thing with normal dials, or, the old-fashioned kind. That sounds very fancy. What you got there? One of them fancy forks? Oh, like this one? No, not this kind. I do have some fancy forks. Here, let's try the other ones. Let's do that. Probably because I heard your kitty meow in the background. And she made the message not send. Maybe. I was about to turn to the screen and go, pick a part of the body. And then I remembered that Scotty's in the chat. So pick a part of the body that is not X-rated. How about that? or a chakra. This can be front or back. So we've got solar plexus. Here, I'll tell you your options. Solar plexus, mid-back, heart, waist, throat, third eye, knees, solar plexus at the other octave, sacrum, occipital, bone, root, crown, feet, and palms. That's bad for the battery, Scotty. Forehead would be third eye. Because my phone even has an option to only charge to a certain percentage to keep the battery healthier or whatever. And you can set it to 80 or 90%, and they suggest 80%. So if you never let it fall under 80%, I think your phone doesn't like that. Not that I know anything about technology or electronics. I'm just basing that on my own phone suggestions. There is no breastises in there. Nope. It's not one of the options. I mean, heart, I guess, would be the same general vicinity. This is third eye once again, everybody. That would be sacrum, I believe, Karen. Now that I have a phone that holds a charge longer than 5 seconds, my low battery anxiety has gotten a lot better. But my low battery anxiety used to kick in at like under 50%. I got you, Karen. Don't worry. I didn't want to laugh too hard and startle people while I'm doing fork things. I don't know how much longer to put my food in for, and I don't know how long I've been here. Oh, it's 11:11, everybody, in my time zone. I should be able to tell since you guys are chatting. Then I can see what time it was when I left. If I remember, but I don't really. Coxes. Cox is the two words you won't hear me say. Ooh. Well, that's good. Is that coming through okay, guys? Uh-oh. Here comes the disturber. Don't eat it. The queller of the forks. Does that work? Quell, is that the word? Can you like quiet something? Please don't jump on there. Okay. Thank you, baby. You're a good girl. Most of the time. You love this one? This is the sacrum, so this is like the sexy organs. Since Karen asked for it. Not lasting very long. Yeah. Okay. Your earbuds just died. So thank you, Scotty. So are you saying without your earbuds, you can still hear it okay? Because that's impressive. I'm going to sneeze. Or not. Oh, it's a good thing. Okay, well, good. Thank you for singing along, honey. Oh, okay. Tulsi makes your laptop spit out errors. So has this happened more than once then, Karen? Because if that's the case, that's interesting because she's also the one that shuts off my mic without me knowing, just by walking by. Yeah, they don't last as long. Yeah. And then because I'm used to holding it for 5 years. Well, I don't want to bang your little nosy nose. Oh, please don't eat it. This is cute. Look at this. She's trying to eat it. Hey, that's just the puck, baby. It's up here now. Oh. Okay. You're so weird. You're so weird. Oh, you're a weird little girl, aren't you? Oh, my goodness. Well, it's not lasting longer with the queller here, right? No, you can't eat my mayonnaise. Nope. That's for my mummy's fake chicken. Not lasting long sounds like a personal problem. Oh, Scotty. I appreciate all these lurkers because there's like two of you guys that are talking, but we've got apparently 6 people in here. So thanks for talking, Karen and Scotty, and thanks for lurking, everybody else. It's okay if you're shy. We don't judge. Where are you going? Be careful, please, near the cords. Thank you. Uh-oh. No, it's new that Tulsi makes it. Okay, but has it done it more than once, or was it just that once? Hey, get out of here. Jeez, no, it's not for you. Because I know I'm getting that today is the first day that it's done it, but has it done it more than once today? Can you please stop pretending that you're a good girl? You can't just eat the mayonnaise bowl. No. Plus, it has spicy in there too, because it's mayonnaise and this like super duper spicy thing that is like I can still feel it burning from the little bit that I had. I think Josh is good. He did run into Laura, not physically, just metaphorically. And they hung out and they went for Taco Tuesday and they posted pictures in case you missed that, Scotty. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I thought I had shut my mic off when I thought I was going to sneeze and then I never turned it back on. Only once today. Okay, well, it's still weird though because she is the one that affects electronics. Yeah, can you just move along, baby, please? Okay. BRB. Again, sorry, guys. And I feel like I should probably put something over it. Can you not stand on that? No. What the heck do you think this is? Oh my goodness. This is not your parkour. I don't know what noun to use. I'm not. Here, we're going to put that over there so that nobody eats my mayonnaise while it's unattended. Silly. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Oh, no. Okay, so all right then. Oh, no. Oh my God. Just hit the right button, Trista. There. I have no idea what tapatio is. Is that how you say it? I don't know that thing. Okay, what did I miss? Well, they don't mind it while it's happening, and then after they look annoyed as far as cats and spice. And I'm glad you're here still. You're here still, Deb. Do. Just that one's got the error. Yeah, because they'll eat the spicy things and then they'll just look at me like I did them wrong. I love mayo too. That was a hard one when I was vegan. I might have been Canadian in a past life. Mayo ketchup. Yeah, I don't know what tapasio. I would like to know what that is. I was also raised on Miracle Whip, and now I go by a clever combination of price versus ingredients, and it really depends on my mood as to how I end up. Okay, hot sauce. This one was like bourbon something was the kind, and then the brand. I should show you because it's got a nice kick to it. Okay, well, hopefully, I don't want to do it right now. Just want to eat my things. Maybe I can find it online. No, thank you, false mayo. Oh, as in you don't like Miracle Whip, Scotty, or you do? I'm confused. Because I always found that, mayo did have a tangy zip, or Miracle Whip had a tangy zip, as they said. Okay, let's go. But now I try to choose one without a bunch of horrible sugars in it and EDTA and all that kind of crap. Mm. Sorry. Oh, I found it. I found it. I didn't even remember it right, and I found it. Okay, so what I typed in was hot sauce, bourbon, which I missed the R in. So it just says boobon. Yeah, this feels like if I was a dumb person, this is what I would have searched. And then because I knew that the brand name was La something that started with a P and there was a T in it. So I put La Pat and it brought it up. And that's not at all what it's called. It is Royal Bourbon Hot Sauce La Pimenterie. La Pimenterie. I will show you in a second. Share screen. You use like mayo for everything except for your bologna and iceberg lettuce sandwiches. That's funny and fun. Okay, is it happening? Are we screen sharing? There it goes. There it is. Balanced blend of spicy aromas, the heat of chocolate habanero peppers, the sweetness of dates, and a touch of bourbon. A hot sauce that combines the flavors of the Middle East and the Americas, ideal with stews, grilled meats, poutine, or Bloody Caesars. Poutine. I don't know. That sounds a little. I don't know if I'd want this on my poutine. I feel like poutine is sacred-ish. I say ish because I would prefer it with not just prefer, but like I want mushroom gravy, obviously, right? Because I don't want beef gravy. Okay, so yours was tapatio. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's a brand. Am I still sharing this screen? I love the droplets. The droplets coming from here. That's cute. And now that I'm eating spice, I probably will sneeze very soon. What the heck? Bud Light Chicotte. What is that? I don't know if that sounds like a great idea. I don't know what chelada is. I do know what clamato is. Well, I guess, yeah, clamato and beer. Is that all it is? Is this clamato and beer? Fuego, I think. Oh, packaged mashed potatoes. Wow. Okay. Oh, and like, is that ramen? That's fun. Do you guys not use clamato at all in the US? Do you have clamato in the US? Because isn't that the difference between a Bloody Mary and a Caesar? Ooh. Oh, this one looks fun. One hotter, or is it just different packaging? Why do they look weird? Why not just put plush bottle? Okay. I'm like, why not just put pictures of your own items on your website instead of using crappy AI? But that's not what that is. It's a plush bottle and it's out of stock. Well, apparently it's a hot commodity. Get it? Hot sauce. Sorry. You know, it's just like real life when I say a stupid joke and nobody laughs except for me. When you guys are over there, because I'm sure you're laughing really hard at all my dumbass jokes. For sure, right? Okay, now what's happening over here? Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, we're going to shut off the screen share because it's messing with my stream or my view of the stream. Oh my gosh. Okay, so where was I? The crunch in the background. Oh, I disapprove of your spelling of poutine, Scotty. I don't know why that's weird and disturbing, but it is. I do not like the taste of bourbon or scotch or any of those brown liquors. Now, I don't either. I don't taste it in here. I thought it was just the name. So I don't know. I don't know how much they put. It just tastes like sweet, savory, hot. Chelada is tomato juice and beer. Okay, well, it's actually clamato. What are you doing there? I can see you. I can see your neck craning around. Do you see her? You trying to eat the broom? Climatology and vodka as we speak is used here in the US. Some people use it with their red beers instead of tomato, but I have known very few people who drink clamato. V8 with your red beers. Oh, good. You were laughing. I don't remember what I said anymore. Oh, the hot commodity. Right. Thank you. Hot. I put, when I was still drinking V8 juice, which I don't anymore because it's all GMO, but there's good brands out there. Biota is really good. And they have like a tomato juice that's very V8 like. And I like to add hot sauce to it. And I like to also add celery salt. And then it's just like a Caesar. And you guys don't have Caesars there, do you? I mean, it's a mixed drink. You could have it if you wanted it, but from what I understand, that's a Canadian thing. Since I've been watching this guy he's an American guy who reacts to like Canadian things. Actually, I've watched him for a long time. Gosh. I mean, if I've been with Truthwave for a year, then I've been watching him for probably 2 or 2.5. Because it feels like a long time. Anyway, but that's how I learned things that are Canadian that I thought were everywhere. I learned from you what you call a Bloody Mary. Haven't had V8 in years. Yeah, I really. Thank you for this. So when I was a kid, like little kid, now I had never. Kid, don't you dare! Don't no. You're not eating my food. You are also not putting your fur in it. This is going to be the line right here. There's a fence. Okay, thank you. So when I was a kid, we were on a road trip, and you stop and you get your munchies or whatever. I don't think we called them munchies when I was 6 or whatever I was, but my dad got a V8 juice. What's she gonna do up there? Okay, well, as long as you behave. Yeah. Oh, look, I have a cat growing out of the side of my brain. That's not surprising. Caesar, forgot the name. You're having one right now. That's so funny. So anyway, so my dad gets a V8 juice, and we had never had V8 juice before. So we're like passing around the car and all trying dad's drink. I don't know. He'd probably had it before. I had not had it before. And right as I'm about to take a sip, apparently we go past a skunk. So I take a sip, and then I'm like it tastes okay, but it sure smells really bad. And that's when they were like, yeah, that's not the drink that smells like that. That's a skunk, dear. I loved a good Bloody Mary on a hangover, and it had to have celery, not cucumber, or some other. Ooh, I've never seen them put cucumber. That sounds disgusting. I did have one time where there was a fucking slice of meat in it, like a cold cut. I'm like, why? And I said to her, I'm like, I didn't think that I had to order it like meatless. And now I realized that it has clam in it. And I knew that, and I was aware. And I was okay with that because I think even at that time I was pescatarian. This is I think when I left Walmart, like my going away party for Walmart, which means it's like 20 years ago. Anyway, yeah, so I would have been pescatarian then. So yeah, my Caesar comes and it's got a freaking meat thing in it. And I'm like, I didn't think that I needed to order it meatless. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, and now like it's going in the garbage, and that's a shame too. Jeez. Oh well. Karen's learning to put about the skunk, put what she's laughing about, so that when I see it 10 minutes later, I'm not too confused. Thank you. Appreciated. You having fun up there, baby? You're such a funny little weirdo. Yeah, I've never heard of a Bloody Mary with cucumber either. That sounds sinful. I love cucumber, but no, that doesn't sound good at all. Oh my goodness, Karen. I think that deserves to go on the screen because I never remember to put anything on the screen. And then it takes like 10 minutes to, oh, it's going to prove me wrong this time. I was driving once, and just as I was passing a skunk in the road, hit by a car, that's the song Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road comes on the radio. It was super funny. I didn't know that was a song. Who sings that? Like, that must be punk. It sounds like punk. The other day, oh, I do like Restream. Thank you. It puts a thing where I can hide just on the screen instead of having to. Okay, you don't care. Lottie! Yay! Good morning, Lottie. Shrimp in beer. I would disapprove of that as well. So I was listening to, oh, what's that song? Scotty, you just posted it too, that I love, with the missing people. Runaway Train. Because it's on my regular list and has been, like, even before Scotty had posted it. I love that song. And so I was listening to it as I was coming home, and one of the first lines, in fact, is something like, I was a key that needed a little turning, or something like that. And it was right as I was unlocking my door and turning my key that line played. I was like, oh, interesting. Different bars always seem to try to be unique and put something different in the Bloody Marys. Yeah, that's silly. Morning, evening, Lottie. Yeah, I guess they all want to be different. I also have Runaway Train on my possible karaoke songs for the future list. We'll see how that goes. Sorry for sniffling. I have a cold, and then the spice is helping. Yeah, and just recently I tried to look up the people to see, like, the people in the video for Runaway Train, to see if they had been found. And I gave up after not very long, because there is a lot. There is a lot. And that's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't want to show it. I just wanted to click. Try this. Well, can I not click on a link? You'd think that I should be allowed. Like, I'm supposed to be running the place, aren't I? I guess we'll go over here and do it. And then I'll listen to it later. I'm not going to do that right now. There. All right. First few bars now, so you know, folksy from the 70s. And then I'll get another copyright thing. He should have looked left and he should have looked right. He didn't see the station wagon car. The skunk got squashed. And there you are. You got your dead skunk in the middle of the road. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. Stinking to high heaven. That's funny. Did you hear it? I assumed you could hear it, because I think my mic is good for that. Oh, dear. I mean, that's weird. I wonder, because doesn't what is it that people with kidney problems smell fishy because 'cause they're not processing carnitine properly or something like that, I think. I might be making that up. But I remember reading that at one point, and then one time I was taking carnitine, and I was like, "Oh, this stinks like fish." And whoever it was I was talking to was like, "Yep, yep, it does." And then we got into a conversation about kidney health because that's, the kind of thing I do for fun. Yes, it was folky. Everything from shish kebabs to steak. Oh, not steak, pardon me. Shrimp and lobster. Steak would be weird. Shrimp and lobster coming out of the glass. Yes, I can imagine how funny that was. That's really crazy synchronicity. That's a weird synchronicity. That's like the universe going, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be really funny. It's like Dolores Cannon says that the Nazca lines, um, well, she doesn't say, but she was, she regressed somebody who channeled an alien who said that it was done as not a joke, but like the alien or the ET who was responsible for the Nazca lines just did it and didn't have any purpose. And they were young, I think, as well. And they just kind of went and they were going to do this and they did it. Well, yeah, that too, Scotty, but like toxins and things come out our pores as well, as well, obviously. But it can be hard for some people. They have some health challenges. Mm, I thought it was, Deb. It might not be a normal one. Like, keep in mind that the natural health community has a lot of different information than the medical people. So let's see. I might just do this later. If it comes up right away, then great. And if not, then I'll look it up later. It would help if I could type, you know. A fishy smell in urine can be associated with kidney health issues, particularly if it indicates the presence of trimethylamine, which may build up when kidney function is impaired. It's important to consult a healthcare provider if you notice this symptom, especially if accompanied by other signs of illness. So yeah, apparently. It just smells bad, yes. Uh, it wasn't just AI, it was a whole bunch of websites that came. I read the AI part, but there is restonyc.com, drbarbara.info, Fresh Breath Daily. Okay, well that's talking about your breath smelling like it as well with kidney failure. Oh, it's because of the ammonia, because you're not processing the ammonia or something like that. Because it says an ammonia slash fishy smell. The odor can be caused by simpler issues like taking fish oil, but blah, blah, blah. biologyinsights.com, thebrain.blog, that fishy or ammonia smell, a hidden kidney failure. So yeah, it's not just AI. It's legit. You have liver failure, Scotty? Do you really? I could probably suggest a whole bunch of stuff, but I won't uninvited, and I won't on the stream because that could get me thrown in prison. Yes, asparagus is pretty gross. Well, I'm sure that we would find them on PubMed if they're on like clevelandclinic.com, and that's another one. It has a name. It's called trimethylaminoria. Trimethyl. Oops. So there's that one. Let's make sure it's the same thing. I haven't looked at this exact. Okay, so maybe that is different then. But also keep in mind, you know why I lost a lot of respect for PubMed? So many moons ago, I went on a date with a pharmacist, which is a weird match, I know. But I was teaching him about vitamin K2, and we bonded over vitamin D and how important it is. And he suggests large amounts because he used to work up north. And so he would be suggesting like large amounts of vitamin D for the people there and whatever. What was my point? Oh, so he was Egyptian. So English was not his first language. And he said that when you're searching for things in PubMed, only English published papers will come up. So even if you type it in a different script or type in like the thing that you want to search for, the paper or whatever, or what a paper is about that you want to search for or whatever, it's not going to come up unless it's in English. Because he would be searching for papers that weren't in English because that's the research that he knew, and they do not come up. So that's very skewed because there's a lot of good information everywhere else on the planet, and that maybe isn't as funded by big pharma. So I guess maybe that's why they don't like it. One time I got cranberry juice. I think I might have had a UTI. I've only had like a handful in my entire life, but I was drinking cranberry juice with it and I put vanilla stevia in it. It's so good. Add vanilla and a healthy sweetener to your cranberry juice. So good. The vanilla just rounds out the flavor beautifully. Yeah, exactly. They change the rules, the measurements, and the limits of good and bad results all the time. Yeah, because they want to medicate you. Yeah, well, they say it's non-reversible, but yeah, there's lots of stuff that's really, really good for the liver. So milk thistle, if you do milk thistle, it's good to have other things that are for the liver as well, because milk thistle it helps for the first stage of liver detoxification. But not the other stages. So it shakes up the toxins and gets them circulating around your body But if you don't have help expelling them with other herbs that are complementary, then that can be like, when people are doing detoxes and they feel like crap, that can be a reason. It's not always the reason, but that's one reason, because they're not getting out fast enough. um, Himalaya, or as most people say, Himalaya. There's a brand called Himalaya, and they have a product called Liver Care. And it's really, really, really good. It's also, oh, what did Scotty ask? Be sure to email Trista for suggestions if you want to. Yes, you absolutely can. Manifesting Change 1976 at gmail.com. What was I going to say? Milk thistle. Oh, so if you're on medications, you have to be careful with milk thistle, because it will flush out anything or not flush it out, but like if it thinks it's a toxin, then it's going to try to clear it out. So medications, your body will sometimes view as toxins. So then it'll want to flush out your medication too fast. So you do have to be mindful of that. And that's why the Himalaya one is nice, because it doesn't have milk thistle. So, yeah. Why would it cause something black? That's weird to me, Deb. Because I've never had it do that. I mean, or heard of it doing that. I'm sure it depends on a lot of factors, but yeah, I've never heard of that. Of it creating like a black tar. Sorry, guys, this is probably pretty boring. Should do a couple more forks. Ooh, we're gonna play game. I'm gonna play a fork, and you're gonna tell me where you feel it in your body, and we'll see if what it's for is what it's activating in you, which is not always a thing, right? Because sometimes there's related, or like there's energy dynamics that might not make that always a consistent thing, but let's play anyway. Drank a lot while my friends, probably with my friends. I got a surgery this week, so I'm all done talking about health. Yeah, I've been working in the industry for about that. So like 2010, well, actually 2005 technically, but I wasn't in that department at that store. But once I became a manager and had to wander around, I did hang out there a lot. So you tell me where you feel this. Ow, just hit my finger. Okay, we'll be here when you get back, Karen. Don't worry. What kind of games are you playing over there, Scotty? With yourself? Or by yourself? Okay, Deb, have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming. Love you. It's not root. No. Scotty, do you have a guess for where this fork is supposed to resonate for you? Earbuds are in. Head area for Lottie. Throat for Scotty. Karen, do you have another guess now that your earbuds are in? Oops. Starting at your feet and rising to your heart. Lucky feels it in his sternum. Scotty still feels it in his throat. And so it's heart. It is heart. So that's fun. Yeah. Sternum, definitely. And starting at your feet and going up to your heart. That's legit. That's very cool. And throat is close. And Lottie, maybe, is like it goes where it needs to go. I think even with these guys. Solar plexus, final answer. No, you were right the first time. Sort of. You were you were right at the end, right? It rose up to being right. What time is it? What are we at? Midnight. That's not bad. I probably won't be on for a huge amount of time. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's right. I think. Yes, on this one. Okay. Sorry, I had two out at the same time, and I was like, which one? Ignore your final answer. Yes, done and done. Ooh, okay, here's a good one. Ooh, it's a nice sound. Oh, my uh-oh was because I had two forks out at the same time, and then I was like, which one goes where? It is not third eye. This one is not a chakra. That's your hint. It's a body part, not a chakra, and it's not your testicles. It's certainly not your testicles, Karen. Nor mine. Nor Scotty's, for that matter. Nose is tingling. That's fun, but nope, it's not head related. That sounded bad. That's okay. Well, have a wonderful day, Lottie. No, it's not. It's not head. It's not ears. It's not belly. Sorry, guys. It's filling your head. That's interesting. So this one is actually knees. So that's all very interesting, guys. Lungs and chest. There's no lungs. There's heart, which would also apply to the lungs. There's also mid back, which could be lungs, but that's not what it was. Ooh, this is a fun one. And your arms are tickly. Okay, so this one is also a body part, not a chakra. Sorry, I just forgot what I picked up. So, do you have knee issues, Karen? I wonder if there was some resistance there, or if there's like, if you have knee problems, that maybe it was bouncing it. Because a lot of times, from what I've noticed in people's energy, if they have an issue with one chakra, sometimes another, it'll steal energy from another chakra that's healthier or like in balance with it. So, like knees being closer to the bottom of the body might choose something up here to kind of counterbalance. Now, this is all just stuff I've noticed and suspect. So, you know, don't take it as set in stone by any means. No knee issues. Okay. I do have, well, sometimes it's, I shouldn't say that. How will I word it? Occasionally, in the past, my knees would hurt. Oh, Scotty. I mean, if it's ringing, that sounds, oh, hang on. Hang on. Hold that thought. And now everybody's scared or excited. I don't know which way you guys would go on this. Let's see here. Probably the latter. One sec. Come on, just open the window. Open the tab. It's not that hard. I know you're very overwhelmed with restarting computer, but like you can do it. I believe in you, sort of. Come on. Okay, so where was this? I think we put it here. And neither you guys are, is it here or was it just sent to me? Let's see. Come on. Maybe it was just sent to me then. I could have sworn it was in there. Okay. And there. Mm-mm-mm. One moment. This will be worth it. I like to think it'll be worth it. Sorry, I got a little bit of scrolling to do here. Mm, 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 mm. Jeez Louise. Okay, I think I'm getting close. This wasn't even that long ago, guys. I'm just about to give up. Sorry, everyone. I'm sure this is incredibly boring. Oh, no. Okay, no, it was grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, so let's try here. What am I missing in chat? Let's go back to you guys for a second. Do, 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 do. Old tendon injury in one knee, but haven't felt it in years. Okay, well then, good. Well, I mean, is someone calling? That's funny, Karen. Wouldn't be surprised if he's telling the truth. Oh, that's cool that you're still feeling it. Awesome. I mean, like, see, that's the thing is I'm sure that these forks are just like the other ones where you feel it, where you need it. So we can call them whatever we want to call them and say, this is for this and this is for this, but your body knows what it needs. And it's going to take that frequency and it's going to put it where it needs to go. Right? So there. Just kidding, sort of. Like, oh, give me more, please. Okay, well, hold on. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, like it could be a right or wrong thing, but I don't think it is. And that's it kind of ruins my game, right? Oh, you're not bored. Okay, good. Yay. Eat dinner and sparkle up some origami ornaments. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, hopefully I can find this penis bell ringing thing that I would like to show you. I just gave it away. But now you'll stay, right? Because you may be like, what the hell is she about to show us? If I can find it. That's the 12th. Well, that's so long ago. It was not that long ago. So then what the heck? I thought it was both in the group and in a message, and I can find it nowhere. There, general. Mm-mm. I love how everything we post in there, it's like all this spiritual stuff and then other stuff that is just ridiculous. Often that's sometimes me. Okay, so there's my hand is asleep. Whoops. Nope, nope, nope. What the heck? Did it disappear? Was I hallucinating? I don't know. I'm a little bit annoyed with my brain right now. Or the internet or whatever we're going to blame. Do. Energy will go where it's needed. Yes. Body definitely like that. First fork, what frequency was the first one? Heart. The first one, like just in this section of things, not right when I first got on the stream. Okay, that one's been building up for a while. Scared the cat. I was calling Scotty, but he didn't answer. That's so funny. He probably did answer. He's just not telling us, which is okay. We don't need all the details. Yes. Yeah, if it started in your feet and moved out your body. Yeah. And it was the heart. So if that's yes, because that was the heart one that did that for you. I remember that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me who posted it, so I didn't delete it. Oh, hey, Misha. I could have sworn I just heard myself talking just now when I came in. My brain has really stopped working like it used to lately. Yeah, me too. I like to blame perimenopause. It's a legit thing. It's a thing. Itchy ears. Why is itchy ears a menopause symptom or a perimenopause symptom? That's just silly. That's like, it's just not enough weird ass shit going on at that time. Let's also give them itchy ears. And it's a thing. And I just thought it was because I'm wearing headphones all the time since I'm at home and doing Truth Wave twice a day. And yeah. So I figured, oh, it's just because, my ears are covered and getting sweaty or whatever. The 288 and the note is D, as in dirty. I just assumed it was all the frequencies. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's not a hair growing in my ears thing. That would be weird. Well, yeah, like, and all the frequencies kind of do everything, right? It's because as I was talking about before, because like people always want to know, well, is that one for, where is it for? And like this set, my little set of tuning forks do say what each one is for. But then when we were trying it out, it's like it goes where it needs to go and everyone feels it where they need to feel it. And like as I was taught with my other ones, that what it does is it doesn't make your body that frequency. It finds the dense patches so that your body, it like bounces it back to your body, reflects it back to you so that your body can create that coherent frequency that you need. Well, Karen, I don't want hair in my ears. I already have too much testosterone. I don't need more hair anywhere else. So that's fine. Let's not It's really all about the frequencies. Oh, okay, not about all the frequencies. I think I read that wrong. Just assumed it was all the frequencies. Yeah, I don't know anymore. My brain, my brain. A big ass hair, just one growing out of your ear. That's weird, Scotty. You like your forkins with a good D? Is that what you're saying, Karen? Yes, I've used ear candles before. A friend did it for me, and then where I used to work, there was a lady who did ear candling for clients. It is very cool. Yes. No, the ear tickling was a separate conversation, surprisingly enough. That just came from me complaining about perimenopause symptoms, and then I was like, "Did you know that this is a symptom?" Yeah, mine's really dark, unfortunately, Karen. So they don't go unnoticed. Ooh, felt it in your belly. You know what might be nice to do when I'm using these guys for my morning sessions? Because I did this with a few of them but I only really used two at in the same session, but where I kind of varied it, where it wasn't just one over and over. It was like one and then the other one, or like one 3 times and then the other one. Um, so I could do that with these guys and have like different frequencies depending on what I'm having people meditate on or focus on for the 11 minutes. Your hair is almost transparent. Oh yeah, I had hair almost too. Mm, I mirror myself. I mirror myself if I have one white hair on my left eyebrow. I have the same on my right. Oh, that's interesting. And I know when my mom went gray, she went on one side more than the other first. And I noticed that happening with me. I have a few coming in here. I like gray hair though. I like it on myself and I like it on other people. My cat was at home for years before the girls decided to. Yeah. Oh, we did not a paper plate. We did a pie plate, or tinfoil. I think we like folded tinfoil to catch it so that it wasn't flammable. Not that anything fell on it anyway, but Okay, so that was heart. This other one that I was doing for a little while, I don't think anybody got this one, or did I even play it? I think I did a couple times and I got distracted. Well, I think it depends on your hair as to whether it's gray or white, though, isn't it? As opposed to from gray to white. Also, in case you haven't heard this a million times from me, because I do like to spread this one around, um, gray hair can be a deficiency in copper because copper regulates our melanin production. So, like, in our skin and hair. So, being deficient in copper can lead to us getting gray hair, which is interesting because if you think about some of the cultures that use copper, like pots and pans and other cookware and water pitchers and stuff, usually they have jet black hair forever. So that's interesting to me. And taking zinc can deplete your copper, which is why they'll often have them together. Oh, this might be a fun one. Ooh. Platinum gray, very pretty color. Oh, that's cool. Did she like tonify it or whatever? Is that why it was all nice? Because apparently some grays will look like yellow and then they have like purple shampoos to use or something. I don't know. It was expensive shampoo that I was like, that's interesting. I think part of the reason that I'm not going as gray, I got a little bit, but sometimes I'm like, is it gray or is it just a reflection? And I can't tell. Toes. Yes, actually, kind of, Scotty. You're close. I think I have excess zinc in my body because if I take a zinc supplement, I get an instant migraine. Uh, nice. So like a frequency relay. Sorry, behind. Um, yeah, kind of. Or almost like a song, but not really, but kind of leading the frequency through the body, maybe, like depending on what I'm having, like what that morning card is about. Because that's what I've been trying to do the last couple days is like, okay, so let's relate the frequency and let people know how I was doing it before. I just wasn't saying like I'm choosing this one because I like that it does this way. But now I kind of am. So I'm really feeling this in a spot, I don't know, just above my rib cage and below my throat. Okay, so I always thought this was higher heart, and then somebody or some website had higher heart above the soul star chakra, which I thought was interesting. Hey, I'm almost 50, sir. Um, like higher, I think that's where I perceive the higher heart to be, is between the heart and throat, like right here. So heart, higher heart, throat. Like Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. This is my really bad French. Hopefully PG never sees this. Sonny la mattina, Sonny la mattina, ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Right? I don't know why you said that, but of course I had to sing the whole song after. So this one is palms and feet. It's my brain is weird. It remembers things that just shouldn't be in there anymore, but there they are. Uh, I think it would be Dorme would probably be Dormie or Dormez because it's French, and Dorme is sleep, and Vous is you, Vous is like a respectful you or a collective you. So Dormez-vous would be like you sleep. So Frere Jacques is brother Jack. Frere Jacques, dormez-vous. Are you sleeping? Brother Jack, are you sleeping? Dormez-vous. Sunny la mattina, sunny la mattina. Mattina is morning. Sonne la mattina. Maybe it's the morning? No, that would be. Let's figure this out. Tickly from your jaw into your shoulders. Ooh. Can't remember why I went into the kitchen. Yeah, exactly. Well, now, to be fair, those are totally different types of memory things going on there. Just like how people who have amnesia can often still remember like how to do their jobs because your working memory is different than your well, yes, working memory, even though working memory doesn't refer to like work memory. It's like stuff that you do automatically, like without thinking about it is if I remember correctly. Again, it's been a long time since I took that memory class, so I probably don't remember much. It was interesting. Morning bells are ringing. Yes, thank you, Lucky. You're one of the lurkers. I should have known. Lurky Lucky. Morning bells are ringing. Yeah, okay. Ding dang dong. Fuck. Brainwave over here. Of course. Of course, that's what it is. So next time you're standing in the kitchen wondering, just start singing for a Jaka. It's not Dora Ray, it's Dormez-vous. Dorme. Dormez-vous. I'm always standing in my kitchen. That's weird, Scotty. You should sit down sometimes. You know, take a load off. Mm-mm-mm. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I remember it just being an hour like 5 minutes ago. Maybe a little longer than 5 minutes. But it doesn't feel like an hour and 20 minutes ago. That's for darn sure. 5 years with a Quebec French girl. Oh, excellent. That's why. Quebecois. Glenn Campbell, like Glenn Campbell being able to sing perfect lyrics, having dementia. Yeah, yeah, because they'd be like burned in his brain for sure. Hey, yeah, it makes sense to me. Glenn Campbell, is he the one who makes the soup? Then I'm kidding. I don't remember. I know he's a singer, obviously, singing perfect lyrics, and I know him, but my brain is thinking of Glenn Miller, and that's wrong. I feel like both of them were talked about on the Golden Girls a little bit. Glenn Campbell, what else did he? You can't sit down. Why can't you sit down? There's just something I don't have a problem with sitting down. Glenn. No, not Horn. Glenn Campbell. Let's see this dude. There he is. I think that's an older picture, perhaps. Oh, yeah, there he is now. Oh, there he is then. Okay. Okay, and then he sang stuff. So let's see here. Ooh, oh, Rhinestone Cowboy. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so when Victor says that some places pronounce it instead of Wichita, what did he say? Wichita or something? Is that a joke? Because I've never heard anyone ever say it like that before. And I'm like, that must be a joke. But I'm embarrassed and I don't want to ask. So can somebody tell me, is that a joke? Or do people actually say Wichita? That's not right, is it? Is that okay by people from there? He was a full-blown drunk too. Yeah. It's the feeling of the songs within our souls. Yeah. Yes, he is dead. He died in 2017. Okay, I need someone to answer my question, please. Because I'm scared if I ask ChatGPT, it'll just lie about the important stuff, like how to pronounce things. Well, it's funny because oh, who's this person? They liked a whole bunch of my stuff on Instagram. Sorry, guys. I was just like, I have like a million notifications here. Fascinating. Who are you? Oh, this looks familiar. Oh, I think this person started following me on YouTube. Well, that's fun. I don't know if I've ever had anyone like seek me out on other social media after finding. Yeah, there. Oh, that's so fun. I feel so popular. Wichita with a towel? Because I've always heard and said Wichita, and then Victor said, I think it was Wichita, and he's like, which we say around here, unless he just means in his house, because I wouldn't put it past him for it to be that. It sounds like a joke, yes, but the pronunciation sounds a bit Native American, and many, many cities are native names. True. Yeah, that could be. Well, not so secret admirer because I mean, I see them following me, so it's not much of a secret. Oh, and they follow, I think it's a lady. And they follow like all of us. There's a whole bunch of us in their subscriptions. There's Laura B. Oh, Russell, what's his name? Russell Brand, Chloe, Millie, Josh, Adam. Is that Angela? This Angela one? I know she has 2 accounts. Yeah. So they follow a whole bunch of our family. So that's so fun. Oh, I'm honored. Well, I'll follow back if they let me. Fun, fun. Do do. Cool. All right. Yeah, my arm's going to sleep. Sorry. You are adored and special. See, aw, thank you. uh, I've never heard anyone say it like that, and I was pretty sure Victor and I are pretty close in proximity. Been here all my life. Sorry, Vic, calling you. But he does that though, right? And he'll say it with a straight face, and I'll have no idea. There's been a couple of things that, like, I found out months later were jokes, and yeah, Wichita is Native American, exactly. So why should it have multiple? uh, um, I'm an Okie. We say Wichita. Okay, yeah, thank you. Do, 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 do. I love you too. So, with me doing the mystical shaman oracle this week for my tuning fork sessions in the morning. So, the first day, in case you're behind, the first day I got card number 1. The second day I got card number 2. The third day, I got 17, and Millie loves 17s, or she sees them all the time or something like that. So I thought that was interesting. And then today, for tomorrow, I picked 4. So 1, 2, 17, 4, which is fun. He's a funny guy, that Victor. Yes, yes, he is. Then there was the time that he said, he was talking about shungite and he pronounced it shungity or something like that. And I was like, "Oh god, that's not how you say that." And then so I'm like, "Okay, I have to remember I need to look it up and make sure that I'm not wrong, and then I'll contact him later and let him know that that's not right." But then, like, after a few seconds, he started to laugh. He's like, "Oh, nobody's gonna correct me? Like, I say it, I just butcher the word and nobody's gonna call me out on it?" I was like, "I was waiting. You what do they say?" My good manager, he would always say, um, "Correct in private, praise in public." 17s are mine and my daughter's number. Wait, hold up. Fun fact. My daughter's in order 4771774. I don't get it. I don't know. Is that phone number? That's fun though. Mm-mm-mm. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna turn on the fan because or maybe I'll open the window. What's it doing outside? Can I open the window without being evicted? Oh, it's 6. It's 6 Fahrenheit. Oh, minus 13. That's fine. Yeah. That's better. Oh, birthdays. Gotcha. Mm-mm-mm. You have a beautiful necklace of shungadi. I have a very plain looking, uh, what's this one called? Bracelet. Oh my God. Yes, I haven't been on in a while. Thanks for coming, Misha. I'll probably sign off here soon. I think I almost said 2:30. It's not 2:30. It's 2 hours and a half. Oh my God. See? 2.5 hours that I've been on. And it's 12:42 or 11:42 if you're Scotty. Mm. Was I looking for something on here? Oh, I was, and then I found it, and then I was done. Right. Okay, we're good. I'm all together now. I need 5 subs before I'm at 222, and that'll be fun. Because I like my 222s and my 333s and all the rest. Well, should I sign off, guys? I think I probably should get to bed at a decent time, hopefully ish. It's 1 o'clock. Does that still count as decent? In my world, it is, because I don't have good sleep habits. Let me correct that. I am working on improving my sleep habits. Kind of. Kind of not. It's great in theory. It's so hard. Yes, well, all of the streams lag apparently because he said that on stream, I'm sure. You're doing research. Thank you. I appreciate it. uh, looks like you have half a head of corn rolls. Me? Oh, well, I got like this thing. See what it does? It's great. It's like the only one of these. Okay, can you? Thank you. It's the only thing like this that you like put your hair back with. Oh my God. That doesn't give me a headache and actually stays in place. Because it has, ow, I almost poked my own eye out though. That wouldn't have been fun. Yeah, this is the best one. And you know where I got it? In my building's lobby where people would leave things that they didn't want anymore. Don't worry, I sanitized it and everything just in case there were little lice friends on there. Oh, hey, we are the village. Is that you, Misha? Because I know you're affiliated. I'm going to be on there on Christmas. I'm very excited. Stage of sleeping 2 hours a night. I wake up like every hour and a half to 3. Or that's what I've been a little bit better lately, I think. I have one of those. My old one broke. Can't find my new one. That isn't super tight. Yeah. Yes, I figured that out this time, Karen. I know you never know how long it's going to be till I see your comment. So, you Canadians like your apartments. Well, I do like living in an apartment. Um, well, I like renting. I do because then, like, when something goes wrong, it's not my problem. Yes, it is. I was hoping so. That makes me happy to hear. Yay! Yeah, I'm excited. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. And I don't do anything for Christmas, so that is perfect. um, but I don't think it's necessarily a Canadian thing for apartments. I think it's just a city thing. I'm in a bigger city, so I don't know where you are, Scotty. I know you're what, California or something? Arizona, somewhere down there. Not California because you're an hour different from me, so you'd be oh yeah, Pacific time, so you could be California. Yeah, maybe because we're single. You have any questions? Da-da-da. Yes, I only just barely looked at the email and then because I wanted to get my recording done for tomorrow morning. And it arrived right when I was doing that, and then I haven't looked at it since. But yeah, I will get on that soon. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, here's a song, or here's a question and a song, kind of. Okay, So see if you guys can help me. If you can't walk outside and pee freely. Well, I mean, you could do it over the balcony as long as no one notices. It's not Canadian regarding apartments. They are popular here in Colorado where houses are, yeah, houses here are really expensive too. Like, yee. Fresno. Ooh, with the Fresno night crawlers or night walkers or whatever they're called. Do you have any of them as neighbors? That would be fun, right? Those creepy ass things. Do you know what I'm talking about? I hope so. If not, I would be very excited to introduce you to the idea. Well, it's not really a Q&A. So, okay. So now the Kinks have a song called Dedicated Follower of Fashion. Okay. That is not what I'm after here. Did Ray Davies or the Kinks do like a comeback song, at least one song? Maybe I'm feeling like early 90s, maybe mid 90s, but more early, probably. Where they had a song, I think it was a song about the past, about like their career in music or that era or something like that. But what I hear in my head is like, so I think that there's some music, maybe a little musical interlude, and I can hear it in his voice too, in Ray Davies' voice. I'm just a dedicated follower of fashion. Who am I letting down? Da na 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 na. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Please, because I would really like to know I'm not crazy. And Google and ChatGPT and nobody knows what I'm talking about. I asked Millie and Millie just was like, "Oh, it's that song." Well, no, it's not the song. It's not the original song. It is it is a song about that song and the whole era. You were never into the Kinks. It surprises me, Scotty. Karen, Karen, help me out. Do you know? Just a dedicated follower of fashion. Who am I letting down? Na 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 na. And I think it was about, yeah, I think it was about the past, and that's why they like. I think they sampled a few different lyric lines in that song. It does not sound familiar. I posted it in a group, although I don't think it's been approved yet because usually they'll tell you you got a little notification when your thing is approved. But I posted it on Facebook in a group called What Is It? And it is for things that you don't remember what they are. So you give them as much information as you can. And people in this group of tens of thousands of people, they answer your question and figure out. And it worked. Oh, actually, that was Facebook that helped me on that one, or like my Facebook friends that helped me on this other one. Because the reason I joined that group is because for years, maybe it wasn't them then. Maybe it was someone who was doing a song about the past and they just had that line because, I mean, the Kinks were part of the, I don't know. Anyway, right. So I had this memory of this movie. I thought it was a movie. It turns out it was not a movie, which is probably why I had such a hard time finding it. But this show, it turned out to be a short and like a longer show, um, where these two young guys, or I thought it was two, it might have only been one because I did end up finding it and watching it. But I thought it was two young guys and they made this like pink goo, and you could take this pink goo and pour it on something and then that thing would come to life. And it came out right around the same time as Weird Science. So anytime I'm asking anybody about this show, they're like, Weird Science. And I'm like, no, it's not Weird Science. And then I explain a little bit more and they go, well, that sounds like Weird Science. I'm like, it's not freaking Weird Science. That's different. This was a goo. That was What did they do on Weird Science? I think they had a Barbie that they like electrocuted. This was different. And then what happened was the goo ends up pouring on a monster or something in a magazine, and then the monster comes to life, and chaos ensues. But it turned out to just be a short and in a longer show, and that it wasn't that group. I posted it there, and then I posted on my regular Facebook, and my regular Facebook friends figured it out way before that group did, so then I just took it down. That was a lot. That was a lot for a very useless conversation thing. Mm, do. Oh dear, I have a friend who's having night terrors and sleeping like crazy amounts because of the solar flares. Oof. Yikes. That doesn't sound fun. I'm so sorry for you, my dear. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for Rose. What is she doing? I don't know. What's happening? Our friend who lost his mind on acid. Oh gosh. Not the pink goo. We drank a pink drink in elementary school. Interesting. I just posted a thing about that in Discord about the GATE program, I think. It was one of Stephanie Harlow's Halloween episodes. I think it was that. Stephanie. I mean, I had to drink pink goo for, I don't know, like some kind of hospital test. Shit. Jeez. It was horrible. It was chalky. I think it was barium. I think it was made from barium, and then that's when they wanted to like light up your insides and make them fluorescent while they were doing the thing. Yep, saw that one too. The show that I'm talking about, or Halloween, Gateway Gate, and So here is. Come back. I just want to. Okay, it's at the top here. I love her. Stephanie Harlow. The Secret Classroom, Gateway Gate, and the children. Are even quicker, tied to calm, focus, and creativity. Yeah. Can you hold on? Shh. And the children who remember. So there you go. Yes. Oh, I love Stephanie Harlow. She was one of the first. Okay, so this is the way it happened. So I got COVID back in the day, and then all I did all week is I wasn't really into true crime before that. Now I say that in spite of the fact that I took a legit like university class on serial killers, but still. Oh, hi, Patty Jones. Sorry, you have to enter on the topic of serial killers. But yeah, so but I wasn't really into true crime. I listened to like some paranormal stuff that I found really interesting and watched like, supposed ghost videos and that kind of thing. And prophetic dreams or spatial hat on. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, the hospital is where you drank the pink drink. What's going on? I don't know if you mean that literally, in which case I don't really know. Like it's anybody's guess. Metaphorically, We're hanging out, and we're talking about everything. Um, we like to talk about weird stuff. You'll see. What was my point? Oh, when I got into true crime. So, had COVID, lived by myself, had nothing to do for, 10 days or whatever it was. And I somehow found Mr. Ballin. So, Mr. Ballin is a podcaster, YouTube guy. He's a former Navy SEAL. He's had some weird shit happen to him, which got him into paranormal stuff. And now he does like a little bit of paranormal, but mostly kind of like disturbing and weird true crime. Um, but it's very, he does really interesting stuff, and he's a really, really good storyteller. And apparently his writer is his mom, which is so cute that his mom writes all of his episodes. And then the way he delivers it is just perfect. Like, you're in. If you're watching, you're like gripped by the story. Mesenteric artery drag syndrome. I don't know what that is. We should all get together and talk about it someday, maybe during the live stream coming up. Ooh, that sounds fun. Talk about what? I'm up for it, whatever it is. Yes, we don't only talk about penises here. It's true. Sometimes we veer off of that topic, Scotty. It's true. And boobs, right? Yeah, so I got into Mr. Ballin, and then from Mr. Ballin, I think from him, I found Bailey Sarian, and she's, oh my God, I love that woman. She's so funny. So funny. And she makes true crime less disturbing, because even when there's disturbing things, like, she'll just deliver it in a way that's still respectful of the victims, but just hilarious. Like, oh, what was it? There was one case she was covering where, like, the back to penises, he the murderer or whatever he was in court stood up and took down his pants and like started doing like a helicopter thing or something. So her delivery of that whole incident, like, I was crying with laughter. Uh, Weird hospital stuff. Rarely have nightmares, but mine have always been either tons of dirty toilets everywhere, that or light switches that don't work. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of wanna, what do you call it? Psychoanalyze that. Yes, John B. Allen. I didn't know his name. I didn't know he was named after a pear. That's fun. Look at you. Lucky just like appears from the lurker mode with all of the random facts. I love it. Yeah, I knew it was John B. Allen. I did know that part. Bartlett. That's fun. Brutus is getting angry. Yes, I thought you were going a long time ago, and then you came back under another name. Have a great sleep or whatever you're doing. We can talk about mesenteric artery drag syndrome. That is what I had. Had to drink the pink stuff. Okay, so let's see here, because I had some kind of stomach issues, and I think that they went away. I think we were drinking whole milk at the time, and when we switched milks, I think they went away. I don't know. I know I spent probably more time than I wanted to at the hospital when I was little. Mesenteric artery drag syndrome. A rare condition that narrows or blocks part of your small intestine, making it hard to eat or absorb nutrients. Ugh. Belly pain, nausea, weight loss, nutrition, or surgery. When your aorta and superior mesenteric artery compress or squeeze part of your duodenum. Hmm. Yeah, that sounds not very fun at all. Hmm. Well, I'm sorry that you dealt with that, Karen. Is it in the past, though? Are you better now? Outgrew. Good. Oh, were you a kid at the time? Oh, interesting. I don't drink milk. Why would a human drink another species' milk? I know. I I don't drink milk. I use dairy and I like cheese a lot. It is weird. I mean, I was vegan for like 6 or 8 years or whatever it was, and I made that argument a lot. Plus, like baby cows double their weight in the first 3 months of their life, and then they put on literally like a ton in the first couple years or whatever it is. Is that what we want? So do you prefer drinking only human milk now? Or almond with the little, gotta squeeze their little nip nops, the almonds. Yeah, that was about how old I was when I was in the hospital with stomach issues. I should ask my mom about that, what they found, because I don't remember at all. And I don't remember really being in pain. I don't know. And like part of my brain is like, was I faking it? And then I had to go through all these tests. I don't know. I don't think I was faking it. I don't think I've ever faked anything, but it's weird that I don't recall the pain. Is Patty still here? 1, 2, 3, maybe. Maybe. It says there's 4 in here. It's very unreliable, however. But thanks for coming, Patty, if you are. And thanks, even if you're not, you just won't hear this. I'm sorry I didn't comb my hair better for you. I didn't know I'd have new people. Do you? Do you, Scotty? That's a little weird. You know, whenever I think of different types of milk, I can hear Amy Farrah Fowler's voice in my head when she said something about how she tried to milk the cat once, and then she's like, that tangy bowl of Cheerios was not worth the scars or something like that. Oh, okay. Would she like make a glass for you? Not I searched it out. Buying it on where like marketplace, right? No, I swear I have a baby. That's weird. Apparently, I was feeling sick and I ate, but I don't remember that part. I just remember mom taking me to the doctor and passing out in the hospital. Ooh, jeez. I used to like drinking milk, and then what? So the first shift happened when a friend of mine who could see energy fields really well. Um, we were talking, and he was saying how he could tell in a person's energy field if they had a lot of dairy in their diet because it looked milky. So, Greg, who's Greg? Who are you talking to, Scotty? Is that who you're hanging out with over there? So yeah, that was the first thing that made me think it a little bit more, or think about it a little bit more. And I think at that point I stopped just drinking milk by the glass. I used to love like having like, super salty ramen and a glass of milk. That was like the best ever. It's not like milk and pizza. Milk and pizza is sinful. And just in case you agree that milk and pizza is sinful and weird, Karen, you drink milk with your meals? Do you drink milk with your pizza? Please say no. That's just so bizarre. No judgment, but please say no. Hi, baby girl. No, you still can't eat my leftovers. I didn't eat very many of my chicken things. I still have a few left. I know you're here. And I know you have lots of songs to sing. Very nice. Thank you. What was my point? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. Scott Peterson, who murdered his entire family, he drank milk and pizza, or drank milk while he was eating pizza. So really that just should, and it's so funny because when that was revealed in like whatever video I was watching, I mean, I guess the case is old now, but I love how people just hang on to that and they're like, he was drinking milk while he was eating pizza. Yeah, like give him the chair for that alone. Oh, that's fun, Lucky. No, you can't have this. Get out of here. Jesus. Jesus Louises. Why are you such a little trub? You're a little trub maker. It's okay. I still love you. You want to show everybody your butt? Oh, that's so nice. It's almost. I'm not going to move it over for them. That's mean. I've heard good things about her podcast. Yes. What? Oh. Okay. You're very curious today. Can I? Okay. Okay. No, I want to just let me love you. Just 1 second. Oh, crazy. Do you know him? Know him? Please. Oh, goodness. Is that the one that was in Modesta? Modesta? Is that where, or he did it when I first got to California. But you don't know him personally, right? Good Lord. At least frickin' Chris Watts eventually admitted it, right? And Scott frickin' Peterson is still like, I'm innocent. Dude, you're not innocent. We all know that you're guilty as fuck. And denying it is just so much worse. And now the whatchamahoo-ha from California, so it's not the national one, which would be a huge problem for me. The Innocence Project. Yeah, they've taken on Scott Peterson's case. But it's just the California branch. It's not the national one, regardless. I didn't know him. I followed the story. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured, but had to ask. Check it out. She has gone from very science and psychology oriented way into spiritual. Ooh, fun. Ooh, I will check it out. Thank you. Yeah, poor Lacey and family. Her co-host is very interesting, very spiritual. So he must be happy with Mayhem's turn toward spirituality. Cool. Yeah, I keep getting like little short or reels or whatever suggested to me of her stuff, and I actually haven't watched any of them. I watched something about her. Can't remember what it was, and just like within the last day or two. So I guess one of them finally worked on me. All right, so it's 3 hours now. It's been a half hour since I said I was gonna go. It's 1:12, or we could travel back in time 1 minute and say it's 1:11. I'm just saying, what are you just saying? Oh, that you didn't know him, you just followed the story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I think the moral of the story is don't marry men with Peterson as a last name, because there's Scott Peterson and then there's also Michael Peterson. Now, Michael Peterson, that's an interesting one. I'm not fully sold on him being guilty. And so he served a bunch of time. He was found guilty. He served some time. And then something happened where he was let out while they were going to redo his case. And then he got another trial. And in that trial, he pled the Alfred plea, where it's like, look, I know you have enough evidence to convict me. I'm still saying I didn't do it, but I'll kind of pretend so that I get a lesser sentence, is kind of how that works. So you're not admitting fault, but you're taking what they offer you for just taking like a pretty much guilty plea. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. Sorry, I know you're all saying goodbye, and then I'm rambling on some more. So Michael Peterson's wife. So first of all, when he lived in Europe somewhere, and a neighbor lady fell down the stairs and died. And then her children were left to him and his wife. And then they moved back to the US. And then his wife fell down the stairs and died. And this was after a night of drinking a little bit, not like, I don't think huge amounts, but enough that like her blood was thinned and it was really terrible. But she fell down the stairs, but not only did she fall down the stairs, but there was blood everywhere. Like it was bad. And they're like, that doesn't happen from someone just falling down the stairs and bumping their head. Like, this is it. Like, the way it splattered and everything else was very telling. So yeah, so he ended up convicted, and they figured that he did it with like this blow poke thing that he had for their fireplace, and the blow poke had disappeared. And then lo and behold, like 3/4 of the way into the case, they find it, and it's just sitting there in his garage, which sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, it was just up against the wall. I don't know how you guys missed it. So I don't know, I don't know about that. But then they tested, they didn't find any kind of DNA on it or whatever. So he's like, see, I'm fine. But I kind of actually think that he didn't do it because they think the alternative theory is that it was an owl. Because apparently she had microscopic owl feathers in her hair, and the like, is my camera that dirty? Why does it turn a different color when I 1 second? I guess, sorry for the whole freaking stream, but the wounds looked like talons, but also like a blow poke, right? So it's like, okay, but it made sense. And they found little owl feathers in her hair. Also, apparently she was taking in or putting out the Christmas decorations, and they thought that maybe she got attacked because she was putting out like the reindeer, and they thought maybe the owl got confused and scared by the reindeer and then attacked her. And like, if it attacked her, if it followed her into the house or whatever, or if it came in a window, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the setup of their house and I don't, sorry. But yeah, if it attacked her at the top of the stairs, then I mean, I could see that. And then she falls and she spews blood everywhere, and that's that, poor woman. But it was very suspicious that her or that. See you now. Oh, you're not black. Oh, is it because I wiped the thing? um, yeah, it's really suspicious that their neighbor died by falling down the stairs. And they figured she had an aneurysm, and then his wife dies the same way. And that's quite the coincidence. But even his kids, like his adopted kids, whose mother died that way, they figure that he's innocent. They're like, there's no way he did it. It would be a severe attack, but they're really strong though. There's some crazy, interesting things going on in that case. It is one of my favorites, which I don't like using the word favorite when it comes to things like that. Just like when I said I had a favorite serial killer, and everybody's like, that's weird, Trista. I know it is, but here we are. So, yeah, one of my favorite cases for sure. But I think he's kind of an asshole, Michael Peterson. And then there's another Michael Peterson that is in prison that was like another separate wife murder, I think. Sort of like my dead skunk. Yeah. Don't step there and don't eat my shit. Hey, look here. What do you think you're doing? Okay, I think I gotta go protect my food. Yes, their beaks are crazy. Honey. Everything. Owls are strong. Yes, please try to keep up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, if you're interested, look it up. I think it's Peterson with a D, Pederson. Don't step on that, please. This is swivelly. You're gonna go flying, honey. I don't want you to fall. Okay? No, because you're my little sweetheart. Are you gonna sing for the microphone? No, you just want to come and eat my food. Okay. Okay, everybody. Well, Mom has to go protect her food and put it away. Right? Yeah, say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Tulsi, and I like to make trouble. That's why my name starts with the same letter. Okay. Sorry, baby. I love you. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, 3 hours and 8 minutes and 44 seconds. I think it depends on the type of owl, because some of them are fine. And that's why they're thinking that it was maybe triggered because of the deer that she was putting out, because it might have thought it was an animal that it could eat or something like that. Owls are cats with wings. Ooh, white owls. Ooh, like Hedwig. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the fact that they found microscopic owl feathers in her hair, that's interesting. And that's pretty telling. I mean, why else would you end up with owl feathers in your hair? That's weird, right? Okay. No. Baby, mommy loves you. Yeah, you over there, you little weirdo. Okay. We'll just watch her lick her own chest. Okay. All right, guys. I mean it this time. Okay, for another day. I look forward to your white owl story, Karen. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I thought this was going to be a short one. And here we are 3 hours later every time. Every time. Well, I like to think it's like we're hanging out, right? We're just hanging out for an evening, and that would be less weird than just sitting here and talking to my laptop for 3 hours, right? Love you. Thanks so much for